Good evening, everybody. Of course, today is Friday once again, episode 6 of my weekly vlog. Lots of exciting things today. For starters, a special YouTube event today and tomorrow. And they even gave us these nifty books, notebooks. Got a couple of them. A lot of people didn't show up. Go figure. Come on, focus. I got all the lights on. Why is it so dark? Anyways, lots of fun stuff. So spent the day at a special YouTube creators class studio project here in Chicago. It's the first one they've ever done in the Midwest ever. So just short of going to Los Angeles or New York, which are the only places where they have creator studios in the United States or North America. Actually, no, I think there's one in Toronto, maybe. Anyways, it was cool. It was an all-day thing. Got there at 9 o'clock, and it is currently 7:45. It was only about 20 minutes away from Highland Park, so I am supercharging at Highland Park, and it appears they got the new style supercharging stalls. Those were just upgraded. They were the old style, what, about 2 weeks ago, I think. Let's see what else. Got a whole bunch of videos uploaded for you guys all. It was a busy week for everybody. I got a lot caught up, and I got more coming. And on top of that, if you haven't already, I have a I did a review on the Nala Pure water filtration system, and they were kind enough to provide a second one for a contest. So thus today starts our first official Kman contest. So one of you lucky viewers will get to enter in for the contest. Unfortunately, we are going to have to keep this contest, as it is a sponsored contest, to USA only at this time. However, I like the idea of a contest so much, I'm going to have contests, a contest every month, and maybe an extra one on special holidays such as 4th of July, Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving. And I'm gonna open for my contest. It's going to be worldwide. With the only catch is if you're outside of the USA, all you'll have to do is chip in for shipping of the product if it is a product. If it's not a product, if it's something intangible like online or gift certificate or who knows, then obviously there'd be no shipping. So I'm just trying to keep it fair. I am on a very strict budget, so I'm thinking for my contest we'll do I don't know, Tesla gear, maybe charging adapters, who knows, whatever I can get my hands on. So without further ado, since this is my first contest and I'm still trying to work out the real details, how it's going to work is, and I'm thinking I'm going to keep it simple and do the contest like this. How it's going to work is you will send me an email with your name and phone number, since it's going to be USA only, with your name and phone number and email address. Obviously, if you're sending me email, I will put all the names in a hat. And then, how much am I charged up? 163 miles. Oh, good. I'll leave it once the video's done. It's going slow tonight, though. I'll put all the names into a hat, and then Mr. Gino will then draw a name out of the hat, and we will have our winner, and Nala Pure will ship you a direct connect under sink water filtration system, activated carbon, the whole works. You will have until, I'd like the names as soon as possible, but obviously not everybody's going to watch the video immediately once I upload it. So I'll give until next week, Thursday at... I need a calendar. Next week, Thursday... Today is Friday, the 9th of September. Excuse me, October. So I will give until midnight on October 15th, 11:59 p.m. October 15th, to get me your name and phone number. And I will... This privacy disclosure for YouTube. I will not be sharing your name or information with anybody except for the winner of the contest will get... actually, you know what? Send your name, phone number, and address, shipping address. Because I'll just... the only thing that will be shared ever will be whoever wins the contest, their name, phone number, their name, and shipping address will be shared with Nolapure, so they can ship you, no question asked, no spam, nothing, your prize. Likewise, for future contests, the only thing I'll be using it for is to send whoever wins their prize. So that's about it. Like I said, I got to visit with other YouTube creators today. And I'm going to go back tomorrow, so I'll be heading back to Chicago again in the morning. Thought about staying overnight and switching on camper mode until I started hearing more police sirens. That got me to remembering that, hey, this is Chicago. I'm going to get killed. So I'm going home. It's only about an hour-and-a-half drive without traffic. Took me only an hour and a half to get from my doorstep to the freeway exit in Chicago where I had to exit. To go the remaining 10 miles from that freeway exit to the studio where YouTube is holding the event took another hour. Yes. So, well, I hope you guys all enjoyed the mashup video, opinions video on the Model X. I had Model X this week. It's been a long day. I went to bed at 5 a.m., got up at 7 so I could drive to Chicago, and I have been sitting in their studio, which was perfectly lit for naps. Thank God they had coffee. So let's see, videos. Okay, we got the Tesla Model X review. I got the Aero Rims video that was online. Let's see, I can't remember if I did it last week or this week, but we had the Design Studio color and interior samples from the Highland Park Design Studio. iPass toll pass placement. Pressing parking brake while in motion, or so the video on what happens when you press and hold the brake, parking brake button, that was online. Teslarati picked that up, and thank you, Teslarati, and specifically Gene at Teslarati, that the extra video traffic and subscribers, that was much appreciated. Every little bit helps, and it all helps keep me going. And let's see, what else did we get on this week? I'm just burned out today, and tomorrow I get to do it all over again. Same thing as today, all day, and then afterwards I'm going to get to drive 5 hours all the way up to the Dells so I can pick up midget number 1 and number 2. And then I got 2 videos online, no big deal, about the Sony FDR-AX33 4K Ultra HD camcorders. Basically, all I was doing in those videos was I recorded 2 train rides to demonstrate in a manner to demonstrate the Boss optical stabilization system this camera does. It's really weird. Think of it like your eyeball, and as you're moving and jiggling around, the eyeball can stay locked onto something. Basically, it's a free-floating lens in this camera. It's right there. You're actually looking through it right now, and I just wanted to show how smooth a picture can be using the Boss system. That pretty much takes care of everything for today. Nothing else is jumping up at me right now, so I am going to do a survey. Oh, well, I like surveys. Have a good night, everybody. Smile, cheese.